In what was meant to be a celebration of the special relationship between the United Kingdom and the United States, President Donald Trump's state visit has instead been overshadowed by controversy back in Westminster. The abrupt sacking of Lord Peter Mandelson over ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has cast a long shadow over Trump's two-day UK visit, his second such honour. As The Guardian reports, the timing could not be more awkward for both the UK government and the visiting US delegation. US President Donald Trump is all set for a two-day state visit in Britain, which includes all the pomp and ceremony he relishes: a ceremonial welcome at Windsor Castle, a banquet with top tech CEOs and senior cabinet ministers, and high-level talks with Prime Minister Keir Starmer at Chequers. But as The Guardian notes, a political scandal in London seems to disrupt the carefully choreographed schedule. Peter Mandelson, who until recently was the UK's ambassador to Washington, was dismissed on September 11th after emails surfaced revealing his support for Jeffrey Epstein's early release from prison in 2008. That connection has not only embarrassed Downing Street, but threatened to remind audiences, on both sides of the Atlantic, of Trump's own controversial ties to Epstein. Michael Martins, a former US official, told The Guardian,
"Both sides will want to move on from Mandelson's departure from Washington. For President Trump, the most important thing will be the optics. He wants to look very presidential. He will make a big deal of meeting with the king and the monarchy more generally. First and foremost, he wants that element of imagery."
The President and his wife Melania will be hosted at Windsor Castle by King Charles, Queen Camilla, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. There will also be military fanfare, including a Red Arrows flypast, and announcements of new investment deals between the US and UK, including a technology and civil nuclear partnership. According to Sophia Gaston of King's College London, the visit is as much about symbolism as substance.
Britain is one of the few countries the Trump administration takes seriously as a tech collaboration partner, and the decision to align more with American instincts on innovation than EU regulatory frameworks has been recognized in Washington. The primary objective of the state visit is to shore up the emotional connection the president holds with Britain, and the secondary objective is to demonstrate a modern geopolitical underpinning for the special relationship.
But the absence of a permanent UK ambassador to Washington has left a conspicuous gap in Britain's diplomatic presence. Deputy Ambassador James Roscoe has stepped in for now, but insiders fear that Trump may use the occasion to comment on Mandelson's replacement. Multiple sources cited by The Guardian say the Trump team has shown interest in reinstating Karen Pierce, the former ambassador now serving in the Western Balkans. Other names in the frame include outgoing MI6 head Richard Moore, former Cabinet Secretary Mark Sedwill, and National Security Advisor Jonathan Powell. And while Trump's team may wish to focus on economic cooperation and royal handshakes, developments in Washington could still provoke unpredictable moments. The recent assassination of Trump ally and right-wing commentator Charlie Kirk has heightened tensions within his base, particularly over issues of free speech. Analysts believe Trump is unlikely to criticize the UK publicly, but with this reigning US president, certainty is never guaranteed. Back home, the UK government is scrambling to contain the fallout. Mandelson's sacking follows the resignation of former Deputy PM Angela Rayner and a fractious cabinet reshuffle. One Labour MP told The Guardian,
"They are lucky that recess is coming up. If MPs were spending the next few weeks in Parliament, there would be real trouble."
For Prime Minister Starmer, Trump's state visit may provide a brief distraction, or it may only compound the political pressure. Either way, what was meant to be a diplomatic show of strength now finds itself set against a backdrop of scandal, leadership struggles, and questions about the future of the UK's foreign policy leadership.
The 7th of October 2023, Hamas perpetrated the worst massacre in Israel's history. Every day since then,